Goodbye bathroom. Goodbye living room.
Goodbye, Mary Poppins.
Goodbye, governor. Goodbye, pool. Goodbye, Lilo. Probably.
Probably.
And we are off to Universal to spend our last day there. It's a wet day today in Florida. One last look at the house. Bye, house. Good morning from Universal Studios. It's our last day of the holiday today. We're actually flying this evening at 7:30, but we thought we'd make the most of this last day, and we've got to the park for 9 AM for when it opens, and we've got about 5 hours until we need to think about leaving for the airport. So we're going to try and do as much as we can and just enjoy today. It's also Thanksgiving today in America, so it could work in our favour, as a lot more people could be at home than in the parks. So yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's just open, but the wait times are looking fairly low, and hopefully it stays that way. But we couldn't sit in the villa for today waiting to fly, so we thought we would spend it at Universal Studios whilst our ticket is valid. And yeah, what a great way to spend the last few hours we have here in Florida. I'm so excited to be here today. One last chance, one last time. Oh, I can't wait. Wow, I think it's a good day to be here today at Universal Studios. Probably at any of the theme parks, because the crowds are not that busy today. Ride Rocket the other evening, so we're gonna attempt to go on it now. It's saying 20-minute wait, which is amazing.
Look at Jessica gonna drop. Watch this.
We did it! We rode Ride Rocket! We was in the queue for 20 minutes, and so it wasn't bad at all. That first drop is really scary, but it's so worth it once you're on it. I get so much, what's that happy chemical called? Is it called dopamine?
Yeah, I think so.
I get so much happiness from riding roller coasters, like, oh, just the happiness outweighs the scariness 100%. So that's really good. We've ticked off one roller coaster that we really wanted to do whilst we were here, and then we've just checked on the wait times and it's saying 15 minutes for the Mummy, which is amazing. So we're gonna head in there now and ride that one. What a great last day we're having so far. The Mummy ride, we love you. And when we got in there, they sat us on the front row. Oh, it was so good. It was so brilliant. So yeah, we're having a great day today. 2 rides down. We're gonna head to Diagon Alley now to have a look about, and then hopefully Hogwarts Express over to the other side is showing at 10 minutes, so we're hoping that that stays that way, and then yeah, we'll get over to the other side. What a brilliant day. I can't believe we're here at Universal Studios on the day that we fly back to the UK. It's brilliant.
Toilet problems or bad behavior? Don't despair, it's not too late. Or try out correction and get results fast.
We have just come into Florian Fortescue's ice cream parlour to get one last one before we leave the park today. We got our butterbeer soft serve ice creams from Florian Fortescue's, and we're just gonna head inside this part of Diagon Alley just to find somewhere to sit. out to eat our ice cream. And Kyle's just looking at the ride times. So we've got a plan of action for where we're off to next. Velocicoaster is 45 minutes. So I think that'll be our next priority. Which is brilliant, that's really good. So here in the Wizarding World at Universal Studios, you can purchase interactive wands and you can go throughout the different worlds, and on the floor you will find like a golden plate, and it's where you can use your interactive wand to cast spells to make things like that happen. So the water falls out of the umbrella and they give you a map so you know where each plate is that that you're able to use your wand to cast a spell with. It's really good. Goodbye Diagon Alley, until next time. We are just heading into Nocturne Alley. Borgin and Bert. Oh no, that's not Borgin and Bert. That's where you can grab a butterbeer. Now in King's Cross, just like that. And we're going to head over to Hogsmeade. 10-minute wait for the Hogwarts Express today. So we had a change of heart, and instead of going on Velocicoaster, we decided to ride Hagrid's and go single rider. And it said it was 120 minutes, but with single rider, we was on and off it in 20. So it was a really good idea to do that. And the guy I was with had ridden it before, so he let me go on the motorbike, which I hadn't done. So we're now heading over to Velocicoaster. Heading on single rider for Velocicoaster as well. It's currently, I think, a but with single rider, I reckon, yeah, it's 65 minutes, but with single rider, I reckon we'll be off pretty quick. It's a good way, okay, it's a good way to ride a lot more rides in less time, obviously. Well, we're having an impromptu change of plans. Turns out, single rider sometimes isn't the fastest way. It seems to be on Velocicoaster, you could be waiting the same time, if not longer, if you go in single rider than like just in the regular queue. So it's about 12:15, so we're gonna head over to City Walk now and grab something to eat, and then hopefully after we've finished having some lunch, then the queue times might have gone down. But we're doing well so far. I was saying to Kyle before, I've ticked off all my goals for today, and anything else is a bonus. So I'm just loving being here, to be honest. This is our view. We're just currently in Dr. Seuss land, and it's a pretty good view of the Velocicoaster and Hulk from here. We've come to Moe's Southwest Grill on City Walk. This is a chicken burrito bowl without the burrito. No, a chicken burrito bowl. A chicken burrito bowl. Kyle got the steak burrito bowl, and then we've got some chips and salsa as well. This is our view for lunch, right here on City Walk. If you want to find somewhere to have lunch whilst in the parks, but you want to be away from the crowds, it's a little walk out, but it's so much worth coming out to City Walk. It's a lot more quiet, and I find that the food is better quality as well than at the stalls in the areas. You get a lot more for your money. It's very nice. There's lots to choose from as well. Oh, that salsa smells good, yeah. Having a very nice lunch, and the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day today. We have decided that it's probably best that we just have a walk around now, as we're not going to get on any rides, as we've only got about an hour before we need to think about heading back to the car, as we need to refuel the hire car before we drop it off at the airport as well. So we've got all that to figure out, but we're really happy with what we've achieved today. So we're just gonna have a look around the shops and just make the most of this last hour here. Oh, the weather today is amazing. We've been so lucky today. into the tribute store. I love this Gryffindor stocking. The hot chocolate. It's so cute. Your favourite spell? You always do that. I've just found some seating to sit on whilst I wait for Kyle. I've topped up our water with ice, so it's good to go for our journey to the airport. So I'm just waiting for him, and then we're going to head to the car and head over to Tampa. Tampa Airport is where we're flying out from, back to London. So yeah. Just wanted to say we've had the best day ever today, considering we started off with not having any intentions, as we wasn't sure how the day would go, and you never know what queue times are going to be like and how busy the park's going to be. But I think Thanksgiving really worked in our favour today, as we was able to get on 3 major rides, and it's been the best day possible. We've just fueled up the car. Before handing it back, we've topped it up. We're about, well, 2.5 miles from the airport, so we found a 7-Eleven, and these are a big hype for us Brits coming to the States. Go to 7-Eleven fuel stations and get a big gulp Slurpee. Now there was out of the wild cherry one, which is the best, so I've got a Coca-Cola one which is just as nice. So yeah, we're on our way to the airport car rental place now, and then yeah, I suppose we'll check in. Well, we've already checked in, drop our bags off.
Now we're coming out there.
Here we are in the car garage. Hello, so we have dropped off our bags with British Airways and we've been given our physical boarding passes. We're just now in the Hard Rock having a drink and something to eat until we go through security. Hello everyone, so it's future Frankie and we are back now in Manchester. We've been back for a few weeks and I've been editing the video back. I just wanted to add in this clip to explain why it came to an abrupt end and just finish off this vlog basically. First of all, I just wanted to say I can't believe that this is the last vlog of the holiday. I have absolutely loved editing these back. It's been the best decision I ever made to commit to taking a camera out there in the first place and vlogging near enough every single day. I think there was just one day where I didn't take my camera to the theme park, and that's because I wasn't feeling my best and we just wanted to have a very relaxing day. I absolutely loved vlogging on holiday and it was definitely hands down the best decision I've ever made, as editing the videos back has been absolutely amazing to just remember all the memories that we made and the special times that we had together out there in Florida. It's done absolute wonders for my confidence when talking in front of the camera, especially out in public. I just definitely immersed myself. For me, it allowed me to build up my confidence as out there in the parks. It wasn't uncommon to see people vlogging or like talking to the camera, and I just always had this air of confidence that if anyone said anything or was like, why are you doing that? I'd be like, are you joking? This is a holiday of a lifetime. Of course I'm going to video it and capture it on camera. And yeah, it's just, I've absolutely loved watching the vlogs back. I hope you have really enjoyed watching them too. It's been a massive learning curve for me. You can probably tell from our very first vlog out in Florida and compare it to this one, the difference of like quality of footage to me talking is just insane. And going forward as well, I think it will do wonders for my vlogging here in the UK, and it's just absolutely ignited my passion for it. I just think it's a no-brainer, it's a positive thing for me to do. It's a win-win. I've got all these memories to look back at, and yeah, so anyway, let's get into the story of what happened to us on our travel day back to the UK. It was absolutely a bizarre experience and quite distressing, to be honest. So that is one of the reasons why there's no footage from us like boarding the plane, etc. So when we got to the airport, we were checking in with my auntie and uncle. So they was on the desk next to us, and me and Kyle was checking in, handing over our passports and our luggage. And I'm still in disbelief just saying the story. So the lady that worked for BA, British Airways, was across the desk and basically telling my auntie and uncle that we can't take your bags, we can't issue you your boarding passes because there is, I think there was like 6 people or something that won't be flying home. And was like, sorry, what? And the lady explained it, and basically what had happened was there was a fault back in the UK with one of the planes, so they decided to swap it for a plane that was working, and they flew people out from London to Tampa on this plane. But because it was an older model, there was less seats on it, and so they didn't have enough seats to take everyone back that was supposed to be on our flight. And because, I don't know why they did it like this, but everyone that was in economy was fine. It was the people that was in premium economy which wasn't fine, and my auntie and uncle were 2 of those people. And basically, long story short, we had to leave them in Tampa airport whilst we boarded the flight home back to London, and they stayed there in America. Absolutely crazy. It was really, really unsettling. I couldn't imagine how my auntie and uncle must have felt. It was horrible for us to leave them behind, and it was just so odd, it was so bizarre. There was other people as well that was in the same position, and the whole flight was just like higgledy-piggledy. People weren't sitting in the seats that they bought or they was allocated. They were like, you weren't able to sit next to your wife or partner, etc. There was just people sitting in different seats basically. And then when we got on the plane, oh my goodness, I'll insert the footage that I got of it. I don't know how this plane was, but it was old. It was a very old plane. It didn't have USB ports. It was like a 3 and a 3 seat configuration. What else? The TV screens. I mean, I don't want to sound, what's the word, like privileged, but you pay for a service these days. Like, you pay the money you do for the flight because of the service you get back in return. And obviously, being in 2022, like, technology is just expected. You're expected to board your flight and be able to watch films on a decent sized screen, a decent size quality, and we just didn't have it basically. This plane must have been 40 or so years old, I don't know, but it was very, we got back, it was safe, we got back home, and yeah, it was an experience. Thank God it was an overnight flight and we spent most of it sleeping. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't the best experience with British Airways flying home. The food was pretty naff as well. At that point, I think we all just wanted to get back. Hats off to the cabin crew, because you could tell that they were frustrated with the situation as well, and obviously it's their working environment and they have to deal with it, and it's a lot harder for them to cope with handing out clearly there was a difficulty like handing out the food and situations like that. It just wasn't the same experience coming home as it was going out. It was a bit of a shame, as that was like the last part of the holiday, and then leaving our auntie and uncle back in Tampa as well was, I never thought that would happen. So yeah, we got back to London Gatwick the next day, and we basically got our bags, found our car, and then headed back to Cambridgeshire. And then once we did that, we just headed back to Manchester. So yeah, that's our travel story home. What's to come? So coming soon, you will find I'm going to put out some Florida videos of our holiday. I really want to film a like how much things cost, to give everyone an insight of what to expect if thinking of going out to Florida, Orlando and the theme parks. I also want to film a comparison video, as our trip this time was different to when we went out last, and I think it would be nice for people to see and hear how the holidays were different. If you were thinking about going, it might help you decide on, say, what time of year to go or where to stay, etc. So yeah, I just wanted to say again, thank you so much to everybody that's watched even a single travel vlog, holiday vlog of mine. It's been an absolute bonus for people to watch it and hopefully enjoy it. I mean, I've enjoyed making them and filming them. It's been an experience and I've absolutely loved it, and I'm so grateful for everybody that has watched it. I hope that videos to come will be even better and I just improve with this journey. That would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, exciting times for the future, and just thank you for watching. I love you all.